Good morning. Sunday. Good Sunday morning. Sunday, July 6th, right? Right? I think so. Something like that. Day 191. Oh, coming on to 200 here pretty soon. Yeah. How you guys doing today? Pop in the chat how things are going. That was yesterday. Let me see here. See what's going on. How we doing, guys? We've been talking about gratitude for the past few days. Dave Howard is here. Wendy is here. Should just put that on rewind. Coffee's good this morning. Touring man is here. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, 59 in the sleep score last night. Tossed in a turn all night. Hear the blankets on the floor. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just goes that way when your body's fighting back, trying to put you back together, trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. You know the feeling of the legs, Dave. Stairs are still not my friend today. Wendy just had a good chuckle watching me walk down here with my laptop and coffee. I said, "Come on down." Yeah, kind of crazy. So it is what it is. That's what happens, you know. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Good morning, everybody. Pop on the chat. How you doing? On a scale of 1 to 10, Dave Howard's a 9.5. Right? How could you be less than that? Good to see you. We did a little painting on the pool coping yesterday. Got a first coat on that. Dad sanded, I painted, Wendy vacuumed and shop vacked, and then we cleaned the pool. So we got a bunch done and hung out. Low key night last night. So yeah, you have a nice day as well, touring man. Good to see you here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you always jumping on, hanging out with us. So yeah, gonna be another nice day today. 90 the high for today here in beautiful southern Maine. So, and then of course back to some rain here this week, I think. So it's all good. We'll be fine. Good morning, Josh Baker. Good to see you. Coming in at a 9. Yeah. I think about our discussion the other day about how could you not be a 9 or a 10, right? Things can always be worse. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. Good morning, Dan Bennett. How are you? See you burning all your brush and doing your yard cleanup. That's good stuff. You know, it's nothing quite like just burning shit in your yard, right? Neighbors love you. Get a fire going, burn it. Start looking around. You're like, the lawn furniture starts to look pretty good. Yeah, if it's got a little bit of punkiness to it, throw it in the fire. And look at it this way, you don't have to store it over the winter. So, oh man, since we were outside, my eyes watering, something fierce. Maybe some allergies or something, but 3 days straight. Wow, good for you. Wendy says solid 8, struggling to walk. Yeah. Hard earned pain. Yeah. Yeah. The price you pay for doing the hike, but we got it. We got it. Yeah. So I don't know what we'll do if we'll get another one in before August 16th or not. We'll see. It's busy. It's busy. And we just decided yesterday that I was not planning to go to Houston in August, but being that we've got the wedding stuff pretty much under control, I talked with Steve yesterday and I said, you know what? I'll be down. So Wendy's got some stuff going that weekend. So I'm going to shoot down and do the two-day takeoff event August 4-5 with Steve and the crew. So if any of you guys are considering August as a potential month for going down, I will be there. That may sway you one way or the other. Good morning, Dave Zemchek. Good to see you. Yeah, you have a great day as well. Whew, good to see you guys. Just getting going here. Well, I'm just kind of getting going. Third cup of coffee. Hitting it pretty good. Tastes pretty solid this morning. We went out and got breakfast yesterday, which was good. We didn't have to make it. And not many words were said at breakfast. We just hammer down into into that breakfast. Post hike breakfast is pretty good. It's like I remember the meals we used to eat after I did an Ironman. Like the next day, all bets are off. Anything in sight, we knocked it down. So I don't know. My watch said I burned like 5,500 calories or something that day. So anyway, bring the muffin. So, guys, we're gonna talk some more about gratitude today as it relates to performance and perspective, and explore a little bit about why grateful people win bigger. Think about that for a minute. The top performers win bigger. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Um, and you might think like gratitude's this soft mindset, right? Oh, woo woo, gratitude. You got to do your journaling. You got to do this, that. Not necessarily. It's a winning mindset. So today we're going to try to connect gratitude directly to execution, directly to leadership and to results. The best in the world use gratitude to sharpen focus, fuel consistency, and stay anchored under pressure. How's that for an opener? I have a good time down here. Anyway, gratitude creates clarity under pressure. Would you agree? Yes, thank you. High performers don't just need drive, they need perspective. All right. When things get chaotic, gratitude creates mental space for them. All right. Uh, and space for the calm, right? Um, for the reflection and decisive action, all that stuff, right? Helps you zoom out. I always say, like, take that 10,000 foot view, right? Zoom out, see what matters so you can stop reacting and start responding. Gratitude won't take away the pressure. It will help you carry it with clarity. Okay. It won't take away the pressure, but it's going to help you carry it with clarity. Like I said, the top performers in the world practice gratitude. Navy SEALs, pro athletes, elite performers, and CEOs. Many of them cite gratitude as a core part of their daily mental prep. That's interesting, right? Just being a little thankful, having some gratitude. It improves your decision making. It's going to lower your cortisol, which is a stress hormone, and it sustains motivation without relying on hype. Speaking of motivation, Mr. Richard Nordheim just dropped in. Good to see you. Welcome back. Richard just wrapped up a 3-week vacation and Viking cruise and tour and all that kind of stuff. So can't wait to hear about it, Richard. Yeah, it sustains motivation without relying on hype. These elite performers don't just stay positive, stay positive. They stay grounded. Gratitude makes them more dangerous under pressure, not less dangerous. It's not a weakness having gratitude. Okay. It improves consistency and recovery. Think about that for a minute. Grateful people bounce back faster from failure than they do from adversity. As well as adversity. Think about that. They bounce back faster from failure and adversity. Interesting, huh? They don't spiral as long. They show up for the next rep, the next call, the next opportunity without getting stuck in what went wrong and letting that define them. Gratitude is the fuel that keeps you showing up long after the motivation fades. Interesting, right? Because we know motivation can wane, right? Gratitude keeps you focused on what you can control. It shifts the lens from scarcity to abundance, from distraction to presence, from victimhood to ownership, extreme ownership. That mindset makes execution simpler, faster, and cleaner. Not bad, huh? Think about that for a minute. Richard says, trying to get back on my time. 6 hours difference for 3 weeks. Whew. Yeah, that's going to take a minute. That's like daylight savings time on steroids right there. Yeah, that's interesting. But you were were you in the same time zone the whole time, Richard? That's crazy. So gratitude isn't the opposite of ambition, guys. It's the foundation of sustainable peak level performance. Without it, you burn out. Simple as that. With it, you level up again and again. So be grateful. I talk about my racing, the stuff that I did years past, and I have times where, I'd be in a race and, that what is it? The comparison is the thief of joy would start, popping in. Maybe somebody would pass me on the bike or catch me on the run or something. And it would start to cloud my mindset a little bit. Right. But then I would have to go to the point where I'm like, hey, man, we're on the right side of the grass. How lucky are you that you're out here being able to give it your all, race an Ironman, and finish in decent shape, without glow sticks taped all over you, and have a pretty decent day overall. So switching to gratitude got me through that stuff, even when it got really hard. It helped me reframe and stay present and actually perform better than I may have otherwise if I had succumbed to the negative self-talk. Okay. Yeah. Share how gratitude didn't just help you feel better. It helped you do better. Share that in the chat if you can think of a time when just being grateful helped you. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, I appreciate that. 5 hours in England and Scotland, 6 hours in Norway. Yeah. Well, you're going to have some stories to tell, Richard. I can't wait to hear them. Look forward to seeing you at some point. So, how about an action step? You didn't think you were getting out of here without homework, did you? What's one thing in your business, career, or daily life you've been complaining about? Something that you could reframe with gratitude. Hey, I'm thankful for this. Like Josh and I were talking the other day. We're on the right side of the grass. It can always be worse. What's one thing in your business, career, or daily life that you've been complaining about that you could reframe with gratitude? And write this. I get to, and I'm grateful because. So, hey, I get to hike Mount Washington, and I'm grateful because I'm healthy enough to be able to do it. I get to lead a team, and I'm grateful because it reminds me I'm building something bigger than me. I get to coach contractors and entrepreneurs with their business, and I'm grateful because I spent 20 years as a contractor figuring it out. So write that. Try something like that. I get to fill in the blank, and I'm grateful because fill in the blank. I dare you to put it in the chat. Guys, if this was helpful, pop a fist pump in there for me. Let me know you're still kicking. Josh says, I get to make people smile when I walk in the room. Yeah, I love it. There you go. Right? Tomorrow, we're going to get tactical. We're going to walk through daily gratitude practices that actually work without fluff, without journaling for 45 minutes, and without forcing it. All right? This is about integrating gratitude into your routine, even when you're busy. So day 4 is all about the application of it. Okay? There's Dave Howard. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for listening. I'm grateful I came home the same weight as when I left. I don't know, man. You better check that. I saw that continental breakfast you showed me. That's actually like losing weight, Richard. If you came home dead even, I mean, that's unbelievable to be able to travel like that. So good for you. You clearly moved your body while you were away. So Antonio Fournier, good to see you. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the hashtag live 365. This is day 191, guys. Showing up every day, being consistent, trying to model that for you guys. Same consistency, just doing it day in, day out, whether we go on a hike. We went on a hike Friday. So 4th of July, we hiked Mount Washington. And instead of just taking a pause on doing this, I just got up earlier and got it in at 5. And we left right after. So it gets done one way or the other. Sometimes it's ugly. Sometimes it's from an airport. And one time it was from a breakfast restaurant, but we got it in, right? Dave Howard says, I'm grateful for making it to this group every morning. Yeah, we're grateful to have you and appreciate your influence. So, but yeah, 191 days in a row, guys, without skipping a beat. I started 5 days before the end of the year. So I'm always adding up the days of the month and doing math and saying, okay, this is day 191 today. And kind of turning the corner and heading for home in the second half of the year. and just going to keep bringing a fire every day. And I hope you guys keep showing up. I hope you share it out. Those of you that share it, I appreciate you. Touring Man, Dave Howard, guys that Josh Baker that are on here today that have shared this. I appreciate you. Just takes a second, and it helps grow the community. So appreciate it very much. we will be heading to Houston on Sunday. So we'll be there Sunday through into Wednesday, coming back Wednesday, and for Steve Rosenberg's 2-day takeoff event. So looking forward to that. We got a bunch of people coming down, some from this group, some that have been on this live. Yeah, hashtag share Bob's shit now. We like it. Share Bob's shit, man. It all started one day. I'm like, come on, man, share my shit. Everybody started sharing it. So yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go down August 4th and 5th as well. I wasn't gonna do it because of everything going on in August, but we're in a spot where we can get it in, so we're gonna do it. And then I'll be there every month after that, at least once a month. Yeah, once a month. October, once in October, November, December. So yeah, right straight through. So if you're interested in coming down for the 2-day takeoff event, expanding your horizons from a business and personal perspective, hit me up. Wendy will put the links in the comments, and we'll get you in. Also, tomorrow starts our membership only period with the daily sales accelerator. So if you've gotten kind of a free look at that over the last several weeks, we're battening down the hatches, and we can give you a 7-day free trial. You can check it out. We hope you join. If you want to improve your sales game every single day, Monday through Friday. Mondays we do mindset. Tuesday we deal with objections. Wednesday we do revenue, how to grow your revenue. Thursday is role play, sales role plays right live on a Zoom call, and Friday is Free Will Friday. Oftentimes I do that call. Richard Nordheim is back from his worldwide trip, and I'm sure he'll be in the mix this week, although I haven't seen the schedule yet. So, but check it out. Wendy will put the link in. Wendy says, mindset on Mount Washington. I bit off more than I could chew. I can't do it, probably. My legs are burning the whole time, etc. Practice gratitude, saying in my head, look at me with a body that can do this. I'm grateful the sun is coming out and I can see the view. I'm grateful for Bob leading me on this hike and making sure I'm okay, etc. Mindset after. Nothing can make me quit. I got this. I'm tough enough and well enough and healthy enough, and I'm able to do this when some are not. Yeah, good perspective. And you were going through it. I look back a couple times, and, sometimes I annoy her on hikes because I hike too close. Some of it is that we're chatting and I try to hear. Other times it's I want to be there if she falls backward. And then other times I think that there's spots where I'm just hiking in a section that I'm just going quicker. So several times she's like, can you just go by me? I'm like, all right, am I pissing you off? She said, no, I'd rather chase you than try to stay ahead of you. So I got out ahead, and then I would keep turning and looking back, and I could tell she was struggling, but she got through it, and that's a lot, guys. I mean, that's, one of these Ironman races is 10 to 12 or 17 hours for some. And, a hike like that is 10 hours of getting after it. And, when you look at, we went 10 miles in 10 hours, we stopped twice at 2 different huts. So we had probably an hour to an hour and a half of stoppage time, but it's all day. It's all day. And when you start going down and your quads really aren't working and you see a sign that says 3.7 miles to go. And then I look at my watch, I'm like, well, shit, we're going at a mile an hour here. That's just a tough pill to swallow when you're pretty well cooked. So, but you find out a little bit about yourself when you put yourself in those kind of spots, whether it is a road race or a marathon, half marathon, a hike, or a triathlon. I would encourage you guys to challenge yourself this second half of this year in a way maybe you didn't in the first half. Get out there and do something. And I was looking at it, scrolling Instagram or something this morning, and saw something about people that were interviewed just before they died and what their regrets were, and they were not taking care of their body as well, not taking a vacation, not using up their vacation time, not doing things that scared them, not spending time with family, those kinds of things. Interestingly, nobody said they wish they worked more. So, um, anyway, take a look at how you're spending your time. Check out the 2-day summit link that Wendy just posted. Also, grab a 7-day free trial for the Daily Sales Accelerator. We're having a blast with that and growing that community inside the Rosenberg group. So I'm getting more and more involved in that every day, which has been fun. Check out Bailey's Instagram handle at 21 Digital. Bailey can help you with your social media, digital media. And if you're looking for a guy that can help you with your branding and your digital footprint, Tyler Kirk can do that. He's a good friend of mine, and he built the website for Summit Coaching and just knows what's going on. He's very intentional about how he does things, and the cat is just a straight savage. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day. We're probably going to do another coat on the pool coping today. And get it. I might get stuck on something like that. I don't want it lingering. I want it done. It's going to be 90. Maybe we'll get in the pool a little bit, hang out, pull the string back for this week, get set up for a great week and leading up to some travel next week. So anyway, if you need me, hit me with a free strategy call. I'll get on. You get on my schedule. We'll chat. Is Rachel all right? I haven't seen her. Great call. Yeah, somebody check on Rachel. Where is she? Rachel, if you see this on the rewind, post it in the chat so we know you're still kicking. All right, guys, have a great day. I appreciate you all. If you need me, let me know. Go out and do something great today. Move your body, get outside, enjoy the rest of the 4th of July holiday weekend, and we will make it a great day. Richard, thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right, we'll see you guys. Take care.